We are now ready to begin for the main event of the evening. We have both fighters ready to go in the ring. I'm joined by my commentary crew. We have Saint Ezekiel and we have Brady Ashford for this amazing main event action of the night. An amazing walkout by Canelo Alvarez too, to say the least. How you guys feeling for this main event of the evening?
I'm excited for what Canelo has to bring.
That was an amazing walkout. Round number one. We are here. Canelo Alvarez versus Daniel Bones 2, the rematch. We have Alvarez in the white trunks. We have Bones in the samurai trunks. This is for the WBC, IBF, and the Lineal Ray Magazine Middleweight Championships of the world. This is round 1 of 12, or as I like to call it, the 13th round. Here we go.
Already hooks are being thrown instead of jabs right now, so this is gonna be a very brawler type fight instead of the technical one that we just got from the co-main event.
Yeah, it's very likely to say that this fight is not ending in a decision at all.
This fight is going to be spectacularly won by a knockout.
Absolutely. I do not see this going to a decision whatsoever. These fighters are already throwing heavy shots. You guys see everything's landing that they're both throwing.
Yeah, clear as day, right there. It's all the proof right there. They're throwing jabs and hooks, and mostly hooks at this point.
Dan has Canelo stuck on the ropes right now. He's gonna have to take advantage of this.
Big shots coming in right now for Bones, backing up Alvarez onto the ropes. I like a very real comparison I like to make to this type of fight. I would say this reminds me a lot of Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, I agree. It do look like that.
Heading into round number 2 so far. Constant pressure by Dan Bones at the end of round number 1, but to no avail. Round number 2. Big shot landing in right there. Right hand for Daniel Bones.
That's another hook there by Daniel Bones. You can see Canelo's trying to counter, but like the counter isn't hitting for him right now.
This would be interesting. Could we potentially see tonight the next trilogy to be planned in ring? We already have a trilogy that's likely to happen with Mike Tyson and Joshua Sanchez. That fight is currently 1-1. Damn, Canelo Alvarez taking home the victory with a round 7 KO in their last fight. Now Dan Bones is striving to get that next fight, to have this next fight be a victory for that trilogy perhaps in the future. A nice 1-2-1-2 for Bones, landing in, cashing on Alvarez's face.
Canelo's just being pressured right now into the ropes. He needs to...
Too many shots are landing in for Canelo right now.
Yeah, he needs to use his footwork to avoid the ropes right now, because Daniel Bones is taking advantage of that very, very well.
Heading into the final few seconds of round number 2. I'll open up YouTube chat to see a little bit of what you guys are saying. Okay.
Dan Bones with the pressure. Oh, good hooks and movements from Dan Bones in that round.
Round number 3 so far. What do you guys kind of see right now happening?
I can definitely see Daniel Bones just trying to pressure Canelo back to the ropes, just because the earlier rounds he has a lot of success with that, so he's trying to prioritize that right now, as we can see right here.
Yeah, Dan Bones since round 1, he's been pressuring Canelo with hooks and feet movement to make him on the back foot, and that's something he is still doing in this round right now, or be round 3.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what he's doing.
That's for sure. Definitely knows the game plan, and you have to, especially with a power puncher like Canelo Alvarez. Nice
Canelo
combination
trying to
landing
get
in for
body, but
Canelo.
got punished.
The body shots, I think, may be Canelo's, but ooh, Dan Bones is looking a lot more sharper than Canelo, I will say. If we're talking about just straight sharpness right now, I would say that right now, Dan Bones is definitely taking the cake. Damn, already at 695 views. This might be another 1,000 view.
Yeah, that is what it looks like right now.
A nice uppercut landing in for Bones right now. I would say Canelo is just being outboxed completely.
Yeah, Canelo's just being lured into the ropes right now and getting punished by it by a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, is my mic working? My mic working?
Yeah, your mic works.
Alright, thank you.
Oh, and Canelo goes down for the first time tonight.
Whoa!
What?
We are here with round number 4. Is that right? Round number 4?
3.
3. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, no worries.
Hold up. Round number 4. We are here. So far, Canelo going down in that last round, trying to make a comeback here. We have both fighters.
Yeah, now Canelo is trying to body work Dan, just trying to slow him down because Dan is just punishing him very severely right now.
Dan seems to be running around the ring a little bit for some reason. Ooh!
That was
Quick
supposed
jabs
to be
like
good.
that.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a good combination by Canelo, but Dan Bones interrupted that.
Oh, damn Bones with the good left hook. He has Canelo against the ropes.
I'm still in round number 5 or 4. I forgot. I had to go.
Round 4.
Round number 4. We are still in. A big right hand landing in for Dan Bones, backing up Canelo up into the ropes.
Canelo really felt that hook power from Dan.
Round number 5.
There you go. That does it for round. That does it for round 4. Now we're in the round 5.
Round number 5. Dan Bones rushing. Nice exchange from both fighters here.
Yeah, Dan Bones is looking very.
Ooh, and a big right from Dan Bones over there. Canelo Alvarez trying to push back.
Big, nice jab up there for Canelo Alvarez, stuffing it into the face of Bones. Alvarez is up against the ropes right now. Massive pressure from Dan Bones.
Alvarez is in trouble. Alvarez clinching onto Bones. Bones letting him have it, dropping bombs onto Canelo Alvarez. Can Canelo Alvarez keep up with the might of Dan Bones here?
It doesn't seem like it.
Doesn't seem like it. Alvarez taking some huge shots from Bones, trying to evade Bones's heavy hits there. Backing up a little bit, trying to catch his breath. Nice dodging from Canelo Alvarez there. Canelo Alvarez on the back foot. He's backed up onto the rope. Canelo Alvarez goes down. Dan Bones with a massive overhand. Canelo Alvarez goes down. Canelo Alvarez beating the countdown, going downstairs, trying to stop Bones in his place. He's trying to Now Bones is a huge hitter. He's a textbook slugger, I presume. Now, if Canelo can try gas him out, I think that might be a good idea for Canelo right there.
Canelo's trying to like slow him down through body punches right now.
Yeah, but with Dan Bones, I'd say his timing is on par with that of George Foreman. He has crazy timing. He may be slow, but when he hits and he hits correctly, you'll know it. And it looks like Canelo Alvarez is definitely feeling Bones' pressure, timing, and power.
Round number 7.
Round
number 6.
We are here.
Nice dodging from Bones there.
If you were Canelo right now, what would you do against Dan Bones?
Canelo Alvarez, I would say try to evade Bones' pressure and attacks for as much as possible. Gas him out very quickly. Just let him throw as many punches as he can. An example of this could be the famous George Foreman versus Muhammad Ali fight, the Rumble in the Jungle, where George Foreman was basically throwing bomb after bomb onto Ali, and Ali just using the rope-a-dope tactic to just gas out George Foreman. During the later rounds, George Foreman was now very tired after the later rounds. Ali took the initiative and attacked on his own, knocking out George Foreman. And now with that example, I feel like Canelo Alvarez should do the same. He should try to evade Bones' hits, Bones' throws as long as possible, and then try to knock him out when he's tired in the later rounds.
Yeah, but the problem is right now for Canelo, he's not doing that right now. He's being lured into the ropes, but he's not really using his defense that well.
He needs to learn Bones' pacing and timing. He needs to learn Bones' patterns. It doesn't look like Alvarez is doing much of a good job here. He's nice dodging from Alvarez there, stepping back onto Dan Bones,
nice
clinching.
Dodge.
And a huge right landing onto Alvarez. Alvarez trying to back up, clinching onto Dan Bones there. Canelo Alvarez on the back foot again. He's backed up onto the ropes. Bones is tired, and round number 7, saved by the bell. Bones exerted himself too hard there. He got a little bit too slow, allowing Alvarez to dodge his attacks and surviving the next round.
This is definitely Canelo's perfect opportunity right now. He's trying to slow down Dan Bones. We can see a little bit of progress through that. He just needs to capitalize on it.
It looks like Alvarez might have I predict that Alvarez might have the upper hand against Bones. It looks like Bones here is starting to slow down on his offensive here, and he's getting a lot more tired. See how slower he's been getting, and his attack's been, slowing down. I assume that Bones is starting to get really tired from all of those heavy hits that he's been throwing onto Alvarez. A nice 1-2.
If I were Dan Bones Alvarez right now, I'd take my time. I'd pick my shots real quickly here because I've exerted a lot in the early rounds.
Ooh, and a huge right again from Bones. Alvarez is trying to back up from Bones' offense again. Bones, even though he's still tired, he still has the power in him. It's like Alvarez is trying to dodge. A nice dodging from Alvarez right there. Bones is definitely slowing down on his offense. Alvarez clinching at the right moment to stop Bones in his tracks. Going onto the back foot again.
Canelo trying to land those straights right now. Just slow Dan Bones down. That needs to be his top priority right now. He needs to slow down Daniel Bones.
And it looks like it's working. Daniel Bones is very tight. Oh, and a nice counter from Dan Bones. Not Dan Bones, from Alvarez. Dan Bones now on the back foot. He's hurt. Round number 8. Looks like things are starting to finally look up for Alvarez. Can Alvarez turn the tables around, or will he fall under the immense pressure of Dan Bones?
He definitely has the chance right now. This is the most perfect opportunity that he has to just fully just fully pull back the tide of the fight to his side.
The time is right for Alvarez.
The only main question left right now is if Canelo is also gonna tire out, which he also needs to prioritize on managing that as well.
Yeah, his offensive was, I'd say, a lot more lighter than Dan Bones, so he definitely has some energy stored up on for the later rounds. We might see something very surprising for Canelo Alvarez. Ooh, but another huge right from Dan Bones. Canelo Alvarez trying to back up onto the ropes, trying to escape Dan Bones' offensive once more. Dan Bones laying another bomb after bomb onto Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez dodging from Dan Bones' attacks. Landing a quick 1-2. See if it can stun him quickly. But look, Dan Bones looks like there has no signs of stopping. A nice dodging from Dan Bones.
That's a nice counter by Canelo right there.
Nice counter from Canelo Alvarez. Dan Bones is starting to become a lot more slower, a lot more predictable. Looks like Alvarez is starting to take the moment of opportunity. Can Alvarez do it?
I can sense Daniel Bones being a bit too impatient right now. Just saw like a couple of unnecessary punches like missing because of distance. He needs to pick his shots right now. He needs to take his time.
Oh, and a nice counter from Alvarez, and down Bones. Canelo saw the opportunity and took it, and Daniel Bones goes down for the first time. Round number 9, an explosive end to that last round. Canelo Alvarez has started to turn the tables to his favor. Can he do it?
Dan Bones needs to use the knockdown of his to like just fully regain his consciousness right now. He needs to re-strategize. He needs to adapt right now because
Canelo is currently playing mind games onto Daniel Bones, making him more impatient round by round. And by that last round, he got too impatient. He overextended. Canelo Alvarez took the initiative, countered off of Dan Bones' bomb, and it turned Daniel's offense onto himself, knocking him down on that last round. Can he do it again for round number 9? 1 minute left onto the clock. Daniel Bones clinching onto Canelo Alvarez, trying to catch up on his breath. Daniel Bones on the back foot again. It looks like Canelo Alvarez is starting to crank up the heat. Now finally turning on to his offensive, dropping his defenses a little bit more, pressurizing Daniel Bones. It's like Daniel Bones, like I said, Daniel Bones looks like he's gassed out. All of those bombs that he's been landing onto Alvarez is starting to catch up to him and bite him back. Canelo
needs to adapt right now. He needs to like properly strategize on when he's gonna take a rest, just to cool down his hands a bit, and then just pick his shots more properly. Just fully patternized Canelo right now.
It's a battle of wits for Canelo Alvarez and Dan Bones. Canelo Alvarez playing the waiting game again, round number 10. What an exhilarating fight for these two extraordinary fighters. Oh, nice dodging from both fighters there.
What round are we
Daniel
in?
Bones overextending around number 10.
Alrighty. So apologies,
Nice
guys.
1-2
right
from
after the
Canelo.
stream ends, we'll likely have to go to finish up something.
Nice dodging from both fighters. No, dual exchange from both fighters. Oh, and a left. Huge left from Canelo Alvarez. Both fighters are teetering on the edge of falling over. It only takes one good counter, one good hit for one of them to fall onto the floor. It's only a matter of time until one of them does. Nice dodging from both fighters. They're both taking this very cautiously. Canelo Alvarez weaving in and out of Dan Bones' attacks. Nice 1-2 from Alvarez. Daniel Bones responding back with a body jab. Dan Bones overextended a little bit. Oh, and a nice uppercut from Alvarez. Daniel Bones onto the ropes. He's backing up onto the ropes. Canelo Alvarez pressuring Daniel Bones. Nice 1-2, breaking Daniel Bones' guard. Now can Canelo finish off the 20 seconds left on the clock here? A nice stiff jab, nice double stiff jab from Canelo Alvarez. Daniel Bones is hurt.
Recoiled the head of Dan Bones there, right?
Even I felt it over here. Daniel Bones is very on the defensive here. 3 seconds left onto the clock. Round number 11.
Daniel Bones needs to win this last 2 rounds right now just to give the judges something.
Both fighters are tired. Dan Bones trying to finish this off. Finish the round off. Canelo Alvarez hanging on for dear life. Nice body 1-2 from Canelo Alvarez. Daniel Bones responding with an uppercut, but Canelo responds with a liver blow. Nice dodging from both fighters. Daniel Bones trying to reach Canelo Alvarez. Ooh, and a nice stiff jab from Daniel Bones. Canelo Alvarez responding back with a stiff jab of his own. Daniel Bones clinching onto Alvarez here. Oh, nice dodging from Daniel Bones there. Oh, and it's over! Canelo Alvarez goes down again!
Just like that.
Daniel Bones! And he's done it! Daniel Bones, the mighty man himself, has won against the great Canelo Alvarez. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just witnessed history in the middleweight division.
Congratulations to our new unified WBC, IBF, and Ring Magazine champion of the world, Daniel Bones, with the knockout victory over Canelo Alvarez.